I got cancelled for the 5th time before the month of Jan ended. That's right. Ya boy, Mr. Chokey, Mr. Jokey, Mr. whatever it is. Now I have a lot of colorful names nowadays from Twitter. I got cancelled again for the 5th time. And today, zoom out. Today, we got cancelled by this particular tweet that I've made right here. I think Zenler Zone Zero's combat is a lot better than Wuthering Waves, and if this post pisses enough people off or has enough likes, I will make a video explaining why. I literally posted this, I think roughly less than 3 hours ago, around 3 hours ago, as of this time recording. We have 228 comments. Please make sure you watch till the end of this video, because this is the most interesting one of, if not the most interesting thing that has happened to me on Twitter so far, right? So let's just scroll through a little bit, right? Before we scroll through though, I do want to say this is a pretty subjective take, right? There's a pretty subjective take about Zenler Zone Zero's combat compared to Wuthering Waves. So with that in mind, let's scroll down right now. Yeah, we're gonna read through, maybe not all. I think some of them also send me death threats, but let's just keep it PG-13, right? All I say is when Wuthering Wave get this type of combat, don't crawling and saying Wuwa is better in terms of combat. And plus, despite I love ZZ, I know ZZ is better than Wuwa. Kuro can give all the combat in BGR, none in Gacha beat PGR combat. Okay, bro is neutral, bro just love PGR, absolutely. Clickbait or legit reason. Is MiHoYo as a company and playing Genshin influencing this take, or is it a legit take and discussion? Also, ZZ and Wuwa are two different playstyles. Why Wuwa is open world and more fluid in realistic combat, ZZ has a more early 90s cartoon. Reminder, this is the same guy that cried on YouTube because his Twitch viewers were fighting and ruining his experience with Genshin 5.3. I wonder why Zenler Zone Zero players keep comparing with Wuwa. Maybe they have some gacha complex. Well, comparing Zone Zero with Mr. Jokey is very for this gacha space. My opinion, and Mr. Jokey, don't pull up any my tweet SS to invalidate me, but if that make you happy, then let it be. I don't know who this guy is. 0 days without MrPokke makes a dumb controversial take. Wuthering Waves fans looking at this post. Man enough, can we make fun video like I tried to clear Wuwa without pulling on banners? Or gun weapon type only ZZ instead of the 6373837 Wuwa Hoyo comparison video. Not pissed, but that's objectively wrong. You could say Zenler Zone Zero is more fun because it's flashy and literally designed to make you feel cool, but it penalizes character swap, restricts team building, locks each character on a single gameplay, and to standard rotations only. Wuwa has it better. I'm starting to have fun with game thanks to RA 1.1 and 1.5. They really step up. I think he is correct to a certain degree in ZZ. There is a certain mechanic called indicators where yellow red lights becomes visible as an enemy attacks you, where in reality the end content doesn't give those signs and the enemy destroys you before you know. You say stuff like this and then wonder why people are hostile in your chat. Come on man, Lamau, it's okay to have opinion, but to add the pisses enough people off part is pretty much asking for it. You know you're doing. Say that again, broski. Yeah, damn. HSR players would definitely love ZZ combat style because it's similar, but neutral would say Wuthering Waves combat is slightly better. Oh, how cute. The little big streamer still holding grudges to the big L he couldn't take, like his mother's beatings, and now he wants to piss everyone off again. Blah, 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 blah. This will be absolute cinema. Why? In my opinion, just for the parries and quick sword, Wuwa combat is superior to ZZ. Not really fighting, ZZ triggers, not gonna lie, blah blah. Crow bots keep thinking their combat, blah 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 blah. War, 2 out of 3 rage bait, right? This is my favorite Pokke. I respect the balls you got to stirring up these disputes every other day. Respect the grind. Can't wait. Okay, yep, war fighting. I think towards the bottom part, we're gonna see a little bit more of the PG-13 stuff that YouTube will probably restrict. So I think the general sentiments we can summarize so far, people are kind of pissed off. All right, can we all collectively agree? I think people are kind of pissed off, right, at this particular post right here. Yes, good, yes, okay. Second portion, quote retweets. Let's go. Quote retweets. I know it gives you engagement, but can you shut the fuck up for once already? Oh my god, enough. It's funny how Wuwa is literally ganged upon every day by 3 Hoyo games, but they act short and play victim when Wuwa players clap back or give the same energy. It's actually hilarious that Wuwa got so many weirdos insecure. We're gonna ignore this. Bait used to believable. Gun. Both are different genre of game. Both have their own combo skill expression. So as much as that is easy, this is such a L take. So kindly, Gausha Banya Bakok Bansat. Yo, anyone can translate that for me real quick? You start fights between communities, yet you cry hard claiming fan wars ruined your game experience. Big clown face for you. Yes, starting more content farms. As Wuwa plus ZZ player enjoyer, I happily consider the fact that ZZ combat is better, but one can also enjoy and appreciate both. But this post is rage bait for the elitist 100%. Okay? Why? Can you just shut the fuck up, please, bro? I'm gonna die if you stop. Oh my god, please just stop. Ooh. Tectones degens. We're gonna get into that a little bit. At this point, I've completely lost interest in even listening to the guy. I used to watch his videos for good info, but recently he's just going for rage bait and controversy for clicks and views. So I genuinely, respectfully don't give a fuck about your opinions anymore. Ooh, I blah 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 blah. I'm okay. I think we're gonna dedicate an entire segment to Tectones DJ. Absolutely. I am seriously disappointed in myself for even bothering with such high IQ peeps. Combat system, blah 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 blah. Okay, and I think generally speaking, from the quote retweets, most people are also pissed off. Which brings me to my second last part. Pokke's dick riders. This might as well just be called Pokke's dick riders because they are on my dick 24/7. The moment I shared this, holy shit! The amount of people that are up on my dick is actually ridiculous. So let's take a look at Pokke's dick riders real quick. Right, absolutely. Quite a bit here. I'm calling straight BS to the point where if Pokke makes that video, I come on here and make a whole ass thread on why ZZ is incomparable to Wuwa on a fundamental basis. Yep. Yep, and there it is, right? Yep, they are talking about it. Alright, okay, this doesn't really matter that much. Cat, very nice, very good. It could have been worse bait, but he could have said that HSR has a combat system. Okay. Hail MrPokke, the true gacha god. Chill, guys. The last Zenless Zone Zero video didn't cross 20k mark. Maybe he wanted more Zenless Zone Zero engagement. You know what's harder? Your mom's cock when she sees me. He who does not practice what he preaches is what? A hypocrite. This guy makes zero sense to me. I'm ready for another post from MrPokke complaining about hate. And the master baiter, okay, I think we can kind of take a look over here. Yep. Used to watch him a lot. Have to block him for now. His skills are nowhere near the level of T-Man. Like, if you want to be a techie double out, don't start pussyfooting and start crying when the game in the negative light is the one you like. Either embrace the gacha tribalism and milk the words or distance yourself, blah, 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 blah. I think now is the time where I do the big review. So to all the people who are very, very pissed off at me, the quote retweets, the replies from Tectones Degens. This entire tweet was me saving my boy Red Nu from the angry cancellation of Twitter. I copied this verbatim. I literally just did this, slapped it on here, and I called it a day. I don't give a flying fuck about Zenless Zone Zero's combat. I don't give a flying fuck about Watering Waves combat. I play Zenra Zone 0 to Goon. I play Wawa for the twirl. The most important thing is, because I was able to make the exact same tweet, I was able to channel the AOE ton protecting Rednu from getting cancelled on Tactone's degens, on the replies, on the code. Everything that would have went to Rednu, it came directly to me. So luckily for us today, I saved his life. I saved his life. He doesn't have to deal with none of that. I basically did the job for him. I feel like at this point, Rednu, if you're watching this video, I think we can fairly say this post does in fact piss a lot of people off. And I feel like 30 likes plus this, we're almost up to 1,000 likes combined. I will be looking forward to Rednu's video. I'm not gonna be making this, right? I'm literally not gonna be making this video. I have no concern with this. I'm here to play Honkai Starbucks. We're about to play Marvel Rivals. This concerns me zero. I don't give a damn. But Rednu now has the proper tools of engagement and farming to create this video addressing if Zenless Zone 0's combat is better than Watering Waves. So at this point, I kind of want to just make a follow-up tweet over here, right? So I'm going to give Rednu a little bit more visibility. All right, just a little bit more visibility because technically he is going to be the original author. Protects smaller creators from angry Twitter mob. Creates content for the entire Gachaverse. Forgives all ignorant players attacking my content and character. Educates bricked accounts from greed and stupidity. Expects nothing in return and leaves. With that, my job here is done. To all the content creators that wants to farm the take, feel free, right? Create more videos. I'm quite literally creating jobs for all these people, right? We are running low on content. Wuwa 2.0 is running out, right? Zenless Zone 0 is running out. We're running out of content. So feel free to farm this as I create more revenue and more growth for all these CCs. And yeah, Rednu, I would be looking forward to seeing this post right here. The greatest of all time, the Gacha terrorist, signing out. Important update. Okay, I literally just woke up and this tweet just completely popped off. We have like 851,000 views. I think by the time this video goes up, it's very well probably going to be 1 million. And I kind of want to just say this as a quick update because the amount of response I'm getting is really like a snowball effect, right? It's really like getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I can't believe that me doing a simple yoink and twist has led to such a insane reaction. So I just want to quickly update and just say, hope that everyone had as much fun as I did for like the past, I don't know, I think 24-ish hours. It doesn't really have anything to do with the, the amount of hatred I've been getting for this post, but seeing people losing their shit over Rednu's opinion is, man, it's at best laughable to get such an extreme response, but at worst, it's honestly a little bit depressing to see that so many people on the social media platform like Twitter, I'm not even sure if this is going to be Apple, let's just talk about it. It is kind of depressing that so many people can go to this lengths over a gacha game. It is really ridiculous, and considering that we literally just finished the whole Marco meatball situation where people are just crying and cancelling him on Twitter over a goddamn thumbnail, it's just ridiculous, right? I know that y'all have deemed me to be like this gacha terrorist, but this post and the responses I've been looking at this post is the exact reason, right? It perfectly proves how cooked majority of these people are in the hits. Respectfully, whether or not this is my opinion or this is Rednu's opinion, it doesn't matter, right? As long as if you were to state something that doesn't align with their narrative, right? Whether or not it's like, oh, I believe this is better than this. Here's why. Or I feel that this is better than this way. As long as it's a disagreement, you are instantly labeled as a rage baiter or you are like an instigator, even if it was done in complete good faith. So, for example, Rednu, right? I'm sure Rednu didn't make this tweet with the main intention of saying, ah, man, fuck Wuthering Waves. I fucking hate Wuthering Waves, and they deserve woo flop. I feel like Rednu stated this to kind of drive up a discussion over the combat system. He didn't do this out of spite for Wuthering Waves. Or at least that's what I tend to want to feel personally. It's kind of like how I drove up my own personal take on the whole power creep situation in Honkai Star. I didn't do it out of like shilling behavior. I do it in hopes of people can actually do things that can improve their account and prevent power creep from being an issue to their account. And the amount of people that have been putting others down today over a topic such as this is exactly what's wrong with the community. And I kind of feel sorry for all these people. Like genuinely. Me personally, I couldn't give a single fuck about comparing both gacha games' combat system, right? I know they are fundamentally both different games, right? I like Wuthering Waves combat. I like Zenless Zone Zero's combat. I play both games whenever their patch offers something that makes me feel happy, right? And that should just be all there is to it. Because at the end of the day, that is the bottom line for any medium of entertainment, whether it be a game, a show, a movie, a book. As long as whatever thing that you are doing is making you happy, that's good enough. And that's what I feel about this way, at least, for both Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves combat. I have way more important things to worry about. Like, for example, how the fuck does it cost $1.6 million to get a house in Singapore nowadays? Okay, but yeah, I digress, right? Then instead of like, oh, which gacha game has a better combat? What? I'm very happy with the games that I play. I'm very happy with the content that I make nowadays. And I'm also very happy with the community that I've been building for the past couple of months, right? And I sincerely hope that whatever games that you play can bring you as a viewer, as a consumer, happiness. Not your friends, not your family, not your neighbors, not even your favorite CC. As long as that game that you play makes you happy, that's good enough. Frankly, right? Because life is way too short to constantly start a war over an opinion on the internet. The power creep thing has been an example. This Red News opinion thing about combat is an example. And I'm pretty sure there are going to be way more examples in the future where whenever someone says, oh, I like this more than this, bro is going to get cancelled. Why is this being the norm? I'm not too sure how is it like on YouTube and like Twitch, because I don't really feel that. But on Twitter, this is the norm now. If you state anything where, okay, I feel this better than this, you are labeled as a rage baiter. You are labeled as an instigator. You are labeled as a shield, as a bot, as a retard, as a whatever. Everything that is happening nowadays is exactly why this is. The people are cooked. A lot of people on this platform are completely cooked. And I hope that my video here can point out the shit that's happening on this space. And I pray to God you guys don't experience this in your real lives. Right? So at this point, it's time to grow up and hopefully become better when this video is uploaded. Hopefully my haters and the people that are, acting this way, they can watch this video with an open heart, but I know that's never going to happen. They'll never watch the open heart. They will constantly keep on doing whatever they want. Then that's fine, right? But at least even if it reaches 10 or even 1% of the people out of this 800,000 people are going to be, I think, 900K and 1 million. It is still like 100,000 people that could potentially change their views and become better and improve the community as a whole, right? So at this point, Rednu, get that back. I've taunted the crowd. I've gave you the response, and I hope that this video that you're making is going to be an absolute banger, right? All right, take it easy.